Hey friends, and welcome back to another What I Eat in a Week. If you're new here, my name is Immy and I like to talk about all things to do with food, cooking from scratch, sustainability, picking up lots of hobbies and different skills, and more recently I've decided to do a low buy year in 2025. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, then make sure to subscribe and give the video a like if you did like it. Okay, grab yourself a hot drink, a cup of tea or coffee or whatever you like, and let's get into it. Good morning. I'm just about to have some tiramisu baked oats. I prepped these in my recent meal prep for the week video. Honestly, this is a game changer. Having something like this just prepared, especially because it's slightly different from overnight oats, like the texture is different, so it's just giving a bit of variety, and variety is the spice of life. So I can still have my very budget friendly oatmeal for breakfast, but it's just already prepared, so I don't have to waste time, energy, cleaning up pots and pans. So I'm very happy to have this. I've been experimenting with different plant-based yogurts, and this was a silk almond milk one. I'd say they all have very interesting flavors, but this one, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. Maybe that's generous, 6.5. So if you have any recommendations for a good plant-based yogurt, please let me know what they are, because I'm really enjoying yogurt on top of my baked oats. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this and see you at lunch. Good morning. It has been a little while since I last filmed because I was just eating the same things over and over and over again, and I thought if I just give myself a little bit of distance then I can show you more variety in this video. I'm going to do a little bit of meal prepping today, so I'm going to make 2 loaves of bread, I'm going to make a curry, and I'm going to make a white bean stew as well. Before we get started on the meal prep, I just wanted to take this time to talk about Wild, who I have partnered with for today's video. I have been using Wild, I think since 2020 when they first started, and I'm currently using their bee case, which is in collaboration with Emma Bridgewater, who is one of my favorite designers. My mum has so many of her mugs at home, and if you've been watching my videos for a while, or at least since the pandemic, then you will have seen all the different mugs that she has hanging in her kitchen. I really love Wild because they're vegan and Leaping Bunny certified. I've used Wild for so many years now because I love the fact that their cases are reusable. Once you have finished with your deodorant, you can refill it, and it's really, really simple to do. All you have to do is wind your case right down, slide the bottom out of your case, remove used refill and slot new refill into position. Then you just simply push the bottom with the refill back into the case, twist up and use. It's as simple as that. They even have refillable lip balms as well, which I have been loving recently. They've recently launched in the US, they're a UK company, so if you're interested, you can get 20% off with my code Immy20. The link will be in the description below. Okay, let's get started with the white beans. I need to cook them in the pressure cooker because I only have dried at the moment. I finally finished making the tofu paneer, or the palak tofu, and I've also finished making the white bean stew. So I'm just gonna let them cool down properly and then I'll put them in Tupperwares, and I'm gonna split half between the fridge and half between the freezer. The sourdough is just sitting in a bread proofing box, and every hour on the hour I just give it a stretch, and that's pretty much it. It's probably gonna take quite a few hours because it's cold and it's snowing today. So when the kitchen's a bit cooler, it definitely takes a little bit longer for the bread to rise. For lunch, I just had some of the white bean stew. I didn't have any breakfast. I basically just had an apple and then ate some of those carrots before I was making the stew because I knew I was going to eat a lot of this. I find it so hard not to just like constantly eat while I'm meal prepping. But those are the 2 meals that I have meal prepped. That should be about 8 portions of the curry, and then I think probably about 16 portions of the stew, so that's quite a lot. Maybe just 12. As I said, I'm going to split them between so that on those nights when we get back from climbing or things like that, then we just have food available in the freezer just to get going. I like to be productive on one morning or one day so that I can be lazy for the rest of the week, or lazier anyway. I love cooking, but I don't love cooking every day, so I always like thank my past self when I have bothered to do just a little bit of meal prep. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with some essay writing, and then I will see you when we are gonna put these away and make dinner. Although, to be honest, I'll probably end up having this tofu for dinner. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I am just about to have a banana because I'm going to go to a dance class. I don't know what it is about this year, but I have been having like a really hard time making sense of, I guess, my life and the things that I've chosen to do, or just like, yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm just really going through it at the moment. So I thought now is the best time to really throw myself into everything. I don't know what I want to do with my life anymore. So I feel like there's literally no harm in just putting myself out there, trying lots of different things, trying things that I've always wanted to try but being too like intimidated to do, or being too scared to do. Yeah, 2 days ago I booked myself a dance class for today. Feeling not sure how I'm feeling about it. I'm excited. I've wanted to do this for a while. I've heard that dance classes can be really helpful for like self-confidence, and I'm feeling very low confident in myself at the moment. So I thought it would be a good thing to try out. I've also been climbing with a lot of new people. I've been trying to make dates to go crochet and have coffee, or knitting and have coffee, go on some hikes with people. I've been trying to arrange a lot of community hikes on my Instagram, and I'm joining a book club as well. So that's why I've been like less chatting to the camera in this video, because I've just been having like quite a hard time articulating myself, and yeah, there's just been a lot going on in my personal life, which has made it a little bit harder to film or like talk to camera without just being like, gosh, I really have so little to give right now, or like so little to add in terms of conversation. But I am still doing my low buy year, and April has actually been a really, really great start so far. I mean, I know we're only like a week in. February and March, I didn't really do any updates because my mental health was so bad that I just could not focus on like documenting things. But that doesn't mean I wasn't like really being good about my low buy. March was less good, but April has been a really strong start, and I'm creating routines for myself to get myself in a really good place. And I think, yeah, I'm going to do an update next week for my low buy year, and it's actually going to be a video about like the unexpected side effects of doing a low buy year. And I think that this is going to be very, I guess, personal to me. Yeah, there have been some very big side effects that I was not expecting, and it's really kind of like thrown my life into a big old thing. Anyway, I'm gonna have my banana and I'm gonna go to my dance class, and then we'll make some lunch when we get back. I think I'll probably end up having more food that I have meal prepped. We have some black beans that need eating. This whole video has mostly been about eating the stuff that I have meal prepped and just like stuff that I have lying around, because for me that is the best way to stick to a budget and not end up going to the shop all the time. March was pretty bad in terms of eating on a budget because my mental health was bad, so we didn't really meal plan, and my husband was really busy with a course that he was doing. So like we both had our own stuff going on, so we ended up going to the shop a lot more and ended up spending more money than we wanted to. So April we've been very good about meal planning and then meal prepping. And actually after this video, I'm going to be planning my next meal prep for next week. So yeah, I'm very excited to try something new. I'm also trying to do things that like scare me. So in March, I did a lot of outdoor climbing and really trying to build my confidence, and I'm really pleased with myself. I also did a lot of scrambling outside, which was very scary, but felt very good about doing it. So this is just like another step, another level of doing things that scare me, but are all for positive growth. Anyway, I better get dressed.